deep in the Hawaiian jungle. All right, we're about to be talking about this off grid. We're about to get our lights on and get our mic on. But first, we got to get our mic on. Then we can get our light on. Make them run like roaches with the light on. So, yeah, you got to check your off grid checklist, if you will. Because can't tell if I'm all mic'd up or not. Still getting my ad on. I appreciate that like. I got my mic on. It look like we got our lights on. Thank you, Barry Bags. So yeah, I'm gonna get our aloha into Barry Bags and see what kind of weather we got out there. Let's see something here. So yeah, you got to get your off grid. Aloha, Barry Bags. Aloha, nice. Shaka. We appreciate that, Barry Bag. So yeah, you got to figure out, are you going off grid? Are you not going off grid? Are you kind of going off grid? I mean, I'm getting a lot of questions about the off grid in here. And there's a lot of people that are curious about it, but a lot of people are afraid to take that next step, big homie, because the off grid is not coming to you. You're going to have to go to it. Yeah. Even if you don't buy property or land or whatever, I mean, you're going to have to convert your present situation into something different. What's good with you? What's good with you, Omar? We see you. Aloha to you, big homie. We see you. So, everybody know they need to have their asses off grid. They know they need to be off grid. Everybody know that the energy prices are way too high. They know they need to be catching their own water, purifying their own water. But they weren't raised this way. I don't know. I don't know English. Well, your English seems pretty good, bro. Your translator's doing pretty good. It's good to see you. Omar, you sleep in that box? Oh, there's the drunk. Hell, I'm surprised that you were still conscious when I came back on. I thought you would have been drunk somewhere. Keem, he's on. What you got? You got another 12-pack? Keem, he's on. Yeah. How you doing, Keem? Hit that like for me, Keem. I fell asleep. Well, who the hell is paying your bills? The drunk? Where you from, drunk? Let me talk to the drunk. Y'all hit that damn like button. What's good with you, John Rodriguez? Let me get my clown on with the drunk. Where is he from? And what are you drinking? I'm building a nice off-grid bar back here. The drunk. Not like for, a personal bar. I appreciate that. Who is that? That's the pal. I appreciate that, pal. Making it sprinkle up in here. Who is that? Dib Bindu Pal. Well, thank you for that. You support Iran or America? Well, I live in America. I support no war. That's what I support. I support making this damn money flowing and being able to watch the damn Super Bowl in peace while I'm choking on my good green. That's what I support. The hell with all this war. That's what I support. I appreciate that. There's the drunk. I appreciate that, drunk. There's Chico. Oh, Chico, I thought you liked China yesterday, Chico. Hell yeah, you're back. What's good with you, lazy ghost? We see you. What do you eat living off grid? Pretty much everything we ate on grid, except for like you really, we don't have a refrigerator yet. We have the solar for it, but we want another structure for it. But like your dairies, like your milks, we got a special. I don't know. My wife, she buys a type of butter that does not need to be refrigerated. You're fine there. You get vegan mayo that does not need to be refrigerated. Your ketchups that don't need to be refrigerated. So it's a lot of stuff that doesn't need to be refrigerated. We eat a lot of pancakes, a lot of potatoes. You got your syrups. You got your canned chicken. Your spams. I appreciate that. That's Pal making it sprinkle. Trump is giving too much money for Israel. We need to end this, says Chico. You can't end it, Chico, because of them 40 gigs. You're not going to end anything, Chico, because of them 40 gigs. They got that monkey compromise. And I appreciate that like, big homie. I have a question. What is the yellow flag with the green that kind of looks like? They said, that's pretty good, lazy ghost. You make a good worker. You're on time, and you're like, as long as you got good rope memorization. I mean, you're not too good on the creative part, but you can. If I tell you now, I need you to walk 3 paces, pick those weeds, and then turn around in 8 hours, you can do that. Now, you're not too creative along the way, but you follow instructions well. Hello, sir, I'm back. What's good with you, Sam Rat? What's your opinion about Canada? Says Chico. Canada's good, yeah. I've been to Canada twice. Canada's good. If you can handle that damn Arctic freeze, that's the first question. If you can handle that freeze, I appreciate that like, big homie. But other than the freeze, you're good to go. Yeah, I've been to Vancouver twice. Loved it. Yo, what's up, bro? What's good with you? Sevi? What about India? Rob, what about India? I get this question every day. What about India? From Gujarat. Well, right now I'm watching my documentary about Modi. Like I said, I had to start it all over because it's confusing as hell. Hell, I got to make sure I have a couple good tour guides when I go to India. Very confusing. And, you got a lot of people that don't like Modi just because he don't have a wife and kids. And maybe that, I don't know if that's good or bad. But I find that strange that some people in the chat here sometimes say they don't like him just because of that. Are you a soldier of Muhammad? Am I a soldier of Muhammad? I am a soldier of these 3 damn acres and a soldier of my wife and little chickie. That's who keeps my time occupied. Yes. So that if that's a soldier of Muhammad, the fact that Trump is doing all these things for Israel is damn wild. That we have, what is it? What have Israel done for the USA? All they mostly done was brought us to fight with them, says Lazy Ghost. Well, you don't have to do anything for the USA when you got them 40 gigs. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They're doing a lot for the USA. They're saying by keeping these 40 gigs hidden or not releasing them unredacted, we're keeping your country afloat. That's what they're saying they're doing for you. That's why they sleep good at night. Modi is the best prime minister of India ever had. Well, there's a hell of a lot of people out there that agree with you, and there's a hell of a lot more people out there that disagree with you. So, what's your opinion about Islam, says Chico? I have nothing against Islam. I have nothing against Islam at all. I mean, I don't know enough about it to really have an opinion. To be quite honest with you, I just know Islam has never done anything to me knowingly. But I don't know. I just know on 9/11, after 9/11 happened, it was a known thing in the black community, at least in America, at least in the American black community, that those attacks, even though black people did get, were victims in that, did perish in those attacks weren't directed towards black people. That's the way black people have always felt, at least what I've been led to believe and see. Now, if that's true, I have no idea. But now, do I condone what they did? No. But I also feel like it really wasn't pointed at us. Now, being American, yes, but being black, no. So come to India, try Indian food. I'm damn sure you'll love it, man. Well, I like the exchange rate. Samrit. I think the dollar could go far there. And what is the Gunji situation, Samrit? Because I'm trying to, like I said, none of this is going to happen tomorrow. But I sit down with my wife every day, and we're planning our around the world trip. And I like to come and check you out, big homie. What can I smoke any Gunji in India, or what's the Gunji situation like? I appreciate that like, big homie. Honestly, Russia and Ukraine fighting still, in Israel still fighting Iran and the others. What's next? World War III at this point just started already because you guys are fighting over this. Well, World War III been started, lazy ghost. I mean, come on, ghost. Come on, let's not play games here, lady ghost. World War III been started. He goes, yes. $1 equals, okay, good. He said, you mean Gandhi money? No. Can I smoke my Gunji? Can you smoke Gunji in Mumbai? He goes, what is Gunji? Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, yeah. Oh, he goes, yeah. So I like that. I like that quick response. That'll get me there. There you go, Samrit. Brother, he is talking about baldness. I have no idea what Rob's talking about. Yeah. See, I like that, Samrit. You're a good tour guide. Quick. That's what I like. Not like a hesitation, like, now what should I tell him about the Gunji? I like that. Can you smoke Gunji? Yes. That's good. That's good for tourism. Bloody hell. Yes, you can try ganja, says Arab. America, 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 America. I have no idea what Jonathan Hammond is talking about. Thank you, Shamrat. Big aloha to you too, sir. Yes, I like that. That should be a poster. That should be on a TV commercial for ganja legalization. Can you smoke ganja? Yes. That's the way Gunji smokers like it. We don't want any hesitation. I like that. I have a question. And so if I had my own country, would you come with your wife and I'll give you guys a free hotel room and private room service with the beach house and everything? I have a question. There's only one word in that whole big ass long ass paragraph, Lady Ghost. One fucking word that messes it all up. If we can if till the damn clouds come open. Come on now. He is eating beef, says Gaming. Dude's got the IQ of his ancestors, says Bryce Morton. And that's why Bryce Morton is in here right on cue every damn day. And not only is he here, he's fucking commenting. Hell, I mean, you can't get a university to get that kind of an action out of some of these people. Well, yeah, they come to class, but they don't participate. This fucking Bryce Morton, his ass is here on time. Notes, pen in hand. Look at that. What's good with your petrodollar? All right, Bruda. You in the right chat? What? Oh, there you go. That's Sam. That's Samrit. Yeah. Well, that's good to hear, Samrit. I mean, what do you think of the United States now? It is going downhill, or is it going well, in your opinion? Going downhill fast, Lady Ghost. I mean, like I say, you just look at the yield on the 10-year note. They're decoupling from you. Yeah, you have a lot of diehards out there that will try to refute those numbers. It's just a fact. I mean, you ask the average person walking here. You ask the average person walking, are you better off today than you were, say, 10 years ago, 15 years ago? You're in a really bad K economy. Because for some people, yes, they are. But the problem is, I believe the upper portion of that K is a hell of a lot smaller than the lower portion of that K. I appreciate that like, Big Homie. You're in a K economy. Damn right I knew you would say that, and I agree with you, says Lady Ghost. Hi there, friend. It's been a while. Oh, what's good with you, Lizzie? What's percolating with you? Look at this. Look at this 1 terabyte gaming. Look at that. He's stuck in a loop. I told you, you got some like they just don't come out of that basement. Everything about their life is a game. So he's spamming the chat because his hands, they just don't work properly. They're more like adjusted for a controller than a keyboard. He's stuck. Look at him. A Zionist communist, says Kuma 7449. And Kuma 7449 is a bro that's illiterate that don't read the description of the channel. I'll be damned. Look at Kuma. His processor crashed. Why this man loves saying, well, look at his screen name. Lazy Ghost. Oh, it's Lazy Ghost. I was calling you Lady Ghost. Lazy Ghost. You gotta look at the screen name. Look at it. It's 1 terabyte of gaming. His whole life is gaming. He's stuck. He's stuck like this. He's stuck like somebody feeds him. Somebody, when he eats, he goes like that. He just keeps gaming. I appreciate that. Somebody feeds him. Yeah, they bring him a pan underneath when it's time to go doo-doo. Yeah. he keeps gaming. His whole life is gaming. His whole fucking life is gaming. He's stuck like this. Yeah, then they come in and then they have him lift up his feet, they put a pail underneath him, and they shower him down every now and then. And he keeps gaming. Yeah, he's stuck. He'll come back around. He's stuck. Y'all, what's good with you, Leo? I'm from Iran. Real talk, Samra. Who's this? 80988. What's good with you? Well, Jesus has been slipping on the super chat, bud. Love's a little strong at this point, bucko. Jesus better step up to super chats. He left $2. He left $2 5 days ago. That's not going to pay the damn bills. I mean, bloody hell. I'm from Iran. Look at you. You throwing up your hood. You are from Israel. Who from Israel? Well, Jesus loves everyone. Yeah. Yeah. He does when he does a super chat, he does. Metinhan EFE07. What is the name of your last watched movie? Says Metinhan EFE07. Huh, that's a good one, Metinhan. The last movie I watched. You know what? The last movie I attempted to watch, but I couldn't finish it, was The Wizard of Oz. Because I've never seen it. I've never seen that damn thing from beginning to end. And we were talking about it one day on the podcast, and people were like, you got to watch it. It has a real deep meaning. And I always fall asleep at the same spot I fall asleep when I was a fucking kid. You know, right when they get to that damn wizard. and you know, whoop de whoop and whoop de whoop, or the wizard's helper or whatever comes out. So that's the last half movie. The channel description does not say you are a Zionist communist idiot, says Kuma. Oh, okay, that's okay, Kuma. I got you here to say that. Why don't you just keep saying that? That's how you can walk the whole stroke for me and say that, Kuma. Yeah, I know it doesn't say that because I said I'm going to have an idiot named Kuma, 7949 come in here. And he's going to do the dirty work for me. I'm going to put him in high heel stilettos and a mini skirt and bright red lipstick. And I'm going to have him hold a sign and walk the whole stroke and make money for me. So you're right on time, Kumo. Thank you. Mine is a man from Earth. No, I don't have time to watch that Metinhan EFE07. No, it sounds like somebody could be paying your bills, Metinhan. I don't have time to watch movies like that. I got just too much to do. What's your favorite movie ever? Scarface is the greatest movie ever, Leo. Scarface. Top 3 is Scarface, Top Gun, and The Hunt for Red October. Those are probably the 3 greatest films ever made for a brother like me. Yeah, those are probably the 3 greatest. The greatest comedy ever made is Trading Places. When he goes, great grind, thanks a lot. With Louis, I appreciate that. Who was that? That's Pal making his sprinkle. I appreciate that, Pal. What's good with the swamp rat? We see you. I got a few rats up in here. There's swamp rat, and there's another rat in here. Who's that other rat? Sam rat. I got a swamp rat and a Sam rat. I'll be a monkey's uncle. I appreciate that like, big homie. It's going good. I hope you're doing good, big homie. I got Sam rat and swamp rat. Great list, yeah. Oh, yeah, I can watch those all day long. Phenomenal. No, his hideout to get away from people who piss him off. Now, thank you, lazy ghost. Peace equals Middle East gone. Yeah. Well, Israel don't want no peace. The more destruction, the more they further the Greater Israel Project. Do you like, of course. Come on, Christian, what kind of a damn question is that? And once again, if you're under 18, stay the hell off this channel. I'm Gen X. We are horror. Yeah. Scream 1. One of the greatest intros ever in horror. Scream 1. A lot of y'all too young for Scream 1 in the theater. You don't know about Scream 1 in the theater. I appreciate you too, Sam Rat. I want to send a watermelon. You can send all the watermelon gifts you want, doggy. Shit, I know you eat watermelon just like I do. Just like Drew Barrymore did. On Scream 1. That was a great intro. I wish I had money. I'm not going to lie to you to donate, but I get paid tomorrow. Well, I'll be here tomorrow, Ghost. Bloody hell. I'll be here with bells on. Now that I hear it's payday. What did it say? Yo, look, I appreciate that, Brandon. Thank you. Aloha to you. Thank you, Brandon. Have you watched Talk to Me, newer movie? I really liked it and give it a watch sometime if you get time. Have you watched Talk to Me newer? Huh? You're going to have to rephrase that. Yeah. Haha, what the hell's that mean, Drew Barrymore? You didn't see Scream 1? Wasn't that Drew Barrymore? If I'm not mistaken. Talk to Me is the name of the movie. Oh, have you ever watched Talk to Me? No. I don't do new horror. Come on, I'm from the era of The Exorcist. I'm from Friday the 13th. And then Friday the 13th part 2. Where she's walking into the cabin and she sees the mother's altar with the head on it. And he comes through that fucking door. Yeah, I'm from that era. I'm from the Michael Myers era with Dr. Loomis. It had your ass in the theater like this. See, you don't know nothing about the theater. You're at home, rolling up your gungie, breaking up your gungie, drinking your beer, monkeying around with your friends. You don't get the feeling of the movie. No, I'm from the theater. Well, you're like this with that fucking Michael Myers. Oh yeah, the whole damn theater. Where we at here? Only No Scary Movie 2. That's a good one. There's Samrat, yes. Very similar. It's about a hand you hold and speak to demons. Watch a trailer. Come on. That would be on the bottom shelf at Blockbuster in my heyday, good old boy. Come on. I'm talking Michael Myers. I'm talking Freddy Krueger. Come on now. I'm talking The Exorcist. Now, come on now. Do you like the USSR or any other communist countries? What do you mean by do I like them, Braden? I've only lived in one country. What do you mean by do I like them? You have to be more descriptive. Yes, I love Stephen King. Yes. Stephen King has helped me a lot in business as far as writing memos and emails. Write less. Stephen King says when you go back and you revise, usually you're taking words out. People actually type too much. They say too much. Yes, I love Stephen King. I like Stephen King's It. Yeah, I got to watch that again. It's been a long time, that long-ass movie. And that big-ass book. You go in that damn bar. See, I don't know nothing about going to the Barnes & Noble. I keep forgetting. Yeah, I don't fucking go to that type of a bookstore anymore. You go in that bookstore and that, what is that? Horror section or fiction? And that big ass It is sitting there. You go, bloody hell. Flag. Because the Ripper will not allow for you to get with Mr. Smith. Kind of like Cash. So you can say I'm cashed it. Oh, English, feel my mind. I see you, Ripper. What's good with you? I was watching 13 Ghosts. I turned that shit up. I don't need it at 2 a.m. That's newer. Come on, doggy. That's newer, doggy. What's your favorite Stephen King book? You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I never really read any of his books. I like his movies. What's the one with the cats? I saw that one in the theater, and that was good. You gotta name some. Name some of them. I remember seeing the one with the cats. I've seen It. I like It. If you can name some of the top ones, it'll jar my memory because it's been a while. Will you watch the new Spider-Man movie? I just don't have time, Chico. You know, stuff like that, Chico. It's funny that you asked that, Chico, because I say all the time, one of these fucking days, I like to have $100 million in the bank and a big-ass screen TV and just sit back and smoke my gungie and just get caught up on all the films I wish I could watch, but I know good and damn well I don't have time. And I appreciate that like, big homie. Do you like Ralph Steadman books Stephen King wrote when he was what? When he was pretending not to be himself. You know what, Ripper? Never heard of it. I never knew Stephen King did that. Like I say, this is why I do the podcast, because I learn something here every day as well. I never knew he did that. I'm gonna have to check those out. Never knew that. What did he say? Have you got? Hold on. Have you seen Stephen King's Cell? Some truth in that movie. When the phones activated, people may just activate the graphene oxide in people. No, I haven't seen that. No, I haven't. There's a lot of Stephen King stuff that I still have not seen. Braden, why would he like communism when they do things to their citizen? You can't even yell a bad joke on accident in communist countries. Like I say, people are so stupid when they call me a communist. When I just got done saying I just got done saying on a podcast, I think it was yesterday or the day before, that just because of inflation, just because I knew we could, we rose the price of our tours from $75 to $95 per person. But they keep calling me a communist. And I said, I do nothing but capitalistic shit. That's why I say you can't listen to people because they're stupid. And that's why I don't listen to people. I get a kick out of them. They make me laugh. Anybody died in your home? There you go. Right? Right on cue. Well, I don't know. You tell me. I mean, what makes you think someone has died? 9880. What makes you think someone has died in my home? Let me go all the way down here. What's good with your Dov Guwitz? Let me see here. So he was pretending he wasn't Stephen King to see if people liked his writing or just bought the books because, oh, that's a good one. Yeah. That'd be a good experiment. And I'm sure it was probably a little bit of both. What were the outcomes? What did he find out, Ripper? I never heard of that. That's interesting. I'd like to know what the outcome was. What's your opinion about weed? I like, says Chico. What do you mean my opinion about weed, Chico? I mean, you guys ask these broad questions. What, should it be legalized? I mean, should it stay recreation? I mean, what do you mean about weed? Should you be able to grow it, not grow it? Should it be taxed? I keep telling you, Miriam, make it rain. She made it rain on that monkey 3 times. That's why you stuck in the damn straight. Apparently, they didn't sell that, which was kind of sad because he's such a good writer. Oh, wow. They didn't sell, huh? You know what? I'm surprised, and then again, I'm not surprised. That's why marketing companies get hundreds of millions of dollars. Yeah. It's all about marketing. Yeah. What's good with your book? We see you, big homie. The best damn moderator in the damn business. We appreciate you moderating as always. We see you. Made it rain 3 times. Damn, says 5621. In your opinion, you think about abortion should be legalized? Yeah. Yeah, I do. Yeah, especially this day and age. I mean, hell yeah, you got a whole lot of people out there that should not be having children. Yep. Yes, it should be legalized. Yep. Honestly, Pennywise is weak to me. I'll put belt to that clown. Just be Pennywise. Oh, just don't be scared. I like Pennywise. Yeah. Now for me, like a newer genre of horror that I like, for me it's newer, even though it's still old. The Scream series, I love from the first one until I forgot how many they have. And I know there's still some I haven't seen. At the end of Cell, they play Walk On with Hope in Your Heart by Gary and the Pacemakers. Liverpool football team tune. Okay, Lone Wolf. I might have to watch that one day. That's the thing. There are so many good writers out there. They don't get exposure, especially with most of the famous novels being dog shit nowadays. Same with music. Yeah, I agree with that, dog. I do agree with that. Yup. And see, that's the thing. Where even with that's an interesting point that you say that, dog, because that's why I podcast as much as I can. Because I don't even think like podcasting. I think everything has boiled down to just like marketing or exposure. I mean, there's so many channels. There's so many things that you could be watching on YouTube right now. It's all about like who's on more. Who's on the most versus anything else. Because you first of all have to sift through all the damn clutter to be discovered on here. So That's why I'm trying to do like a third session. I'm trying to get another solar set up and get another Starlink account. And then I'm trying to podcast like through the night as well, because it's about quantity is just as important as quality in the podcasting game, just like with writing and music and everything else. Abortion is first degree murder. What did he say? Lone Wolf said is first degree premeditated murder. Well, bloody hell, Lone Wolf. Abortion is not murder. Don says abortion is not murder if it causes medical complications. Poor man's Ronaldo trying to act like he's some philosopher. Bloody hell. Now how in the hell am I here trying to act like a philosopher? This fucking guy. Who's this guy? Oh, this ain't got the nerve to call himself Professor Jesus. And go call me a philosopher. Give me a break. You'll never walk alone, says Lone Wolf. Well, that's a contradiction. First of all, you say you're a lone wolf, then you say you'll never walk alone. Give me a break. Real talk, book. A philosopher, huh? It's murder when you can have children, though. Yo, boss, what's good with you, Vapor? We see you, big homie. Yeah, like this guy's acting like he's some type of philosopher. like I'm up here in a fucking, like I'm up here in a robe and some shit. I mean, come on here. I'm just talking about the off-grid lifestyle, bud. Honestly, I think abortion is wrong because you're taking a life. Like when I just keep that life and just give it up for adoption. Well, you know, maybe that was a good argument years ago. But in this new world, nah, hell no. I'd rather somebody just say, nah, you don't want to come here, big homie. And let alone you surely don't want to come here without your real parents having you. I disagree with that, Ghost. But that sounds kind of evil as soon as that time, so now. But that sounds kind of evil as soon as that time, so now. I don't know about that. Want a joke, man? If it's not a dud, and if it's not racial, I appreciate that. I appreciate that unknown making it sprinkle. I mean, but seems like time, though it depends on what happened to you, says Lazy Ghost. Yeah, this is true. Because a lot of people prosper after being adopted, and a lot of people don't. So where's the damn joke, Tom? Come on. Hell, you're supposed to have the damn thing written. You go, oh shit, okay, hey, Dylan, he's gonna accept my damn joke. It better be funny and not offensive. I mean, but seems like time, though it depends on what happened to you. Here's a joke. What's the difference between a crane and a giraffe? I don't know, Lone Wolf. What's the difference between a crane and a giraffe? One got hydraulics, one's got high bollocks. Yeah, that was a fucking yeah, that's what you're hearing, coqui frogs and wind and shit. Yeah, that was fucking horrible. Yeah, that was horrible. I wrote the joke. Did it not come through? No, it never came through. No. No, it never came through. No, it didn't. I mean, I hope it was better than that one we just saw. Even though you are taking a life from the world, it depends on what happened to you. order for you to be able to produce the child, like if you're touched in no way that you don't want to be. Says, well, that's your opinion, lazy ghost. That's your opinion. I mean, I just feel like, I just think things have changed nowadays. I mean, it's not only economics, you got war everywhere. It's that's why less and less people are having children, because it's just harder to have a children. It's harder on the parents and it's harder on the child. So abortion is going to be more prevalent. Where is your damn joke? I hope it was better. It's horrible. I just read it. It's horrible. It's horrible, Lone Wolf. I just read it. Not to mention that most adoptive parents are privileged white couples that are childless, says Dov. Yeah, I can agree with that. I can see that. Yeah, because most brothers aren't going out searching for, another bill. So yeah, Would you rather watch a tree grow or a neat? Oh, there you go. Ha 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 ha. Let's see if book is available. Book. Let's see if book is available here. Let's see if book is available. If not, I can do the damn thing. Because this Mishi is mad because somebody is paying Mishi's bill, see. And see, another problem is, no, you didn't get me. No, you didn't get me, Mishi, because I didn't say it. Now, if I had said it, you would have got me. No, Mishi. No, you're just pissed off because your life sucks, Mishi, see. No, you came close, Mishi, but no cigar, so don't try to play it off. Yeah, well, Mishi. What happened, Mishi? What, a brother took your girl? Is that what happened? Let's find out what happened to Mishi. Was it a brother took your girl, or you caught a brother on the downstroke with your girl? I mean, what is it? Let's talk here, Mishi. Brother took your lunch money? What is it? Where you at, Mishi? Well, yeah, you was well. Come on, Mishi, where you at? Too much Instagram reels. Ha. No, Mishi. We want to talk about why you so ignorant and mean when it comes to the brothers. What happened? What made you this way, Mishi? I appreciate that like. What happened, Mishi? Did you catch a brother on the downstroke? What was your stepdaddy your brother? And you didn't like your mumsy being with a stepdad, having your stepdaddy be a brother? What is it, Mishi? Frontal cortex and so on. So what you saying, Mishi? Yeah, a few brothers outsmart you, huh? That what it is, Mishi? You feel intimidated by the brothers when you go around them? Is that what it is, Mishi? You worried that the tables might be evening out in America? You worried about 2045, Mishi? Real talk, book. Evolution, you worried about, just like I just said. You're right on cue, Mishi. You worried about evolution. 2040, when you're no longer the majority in the country, huh, Mishi? What's good with you, newbie? You worried about that day, ain't you, Mishi? You got your little cabin prep for that day, don't you, Mishi? That's exactly what it is, Mishi. You're worried that now you're gonna have to answer the hard questions on the job interview. You're worried that your brain doesn't have the capacity because you've been given everything your whole life. Is that what it is, Mishi? Let's talk to you, Mishi. How far behind are you on your bills, Mishi? Who's paying your bills, Mishi? Let's talk. Because you don't got no damn job, boy. Where you at? Where's Mishi? I pay my own bills. Come on, Mishi. Paying your little cell phone bill is not paying your bills. You're not paying no damn rent, no mortgage, no light bill, no gas bill, no water bill, or nothing. Look, with a name like Mishi, give me a damn break. What the hell do you do for a living? What are you, a welder too? What are you welding together? What do you do for a living? Do you know about the Army of the 12 Monkeys? What do you do? I'm talking to Mishi right now. What are you doing to so-called pay these bills, Mishi? I'm dying to hear this fucking answer. I'd be surprised if he answers. I think he's gonna bounce all around this question. I think he's as unemployed as they come. And once again, if you're under 18, stay the hell off this channel. So if you're still on here, Mishi, I'm gonna assume you're 18. And I'm gonna keep tearing you a new one. Where you at? Good movie. Oh, good. This is great. Now the question is, once again, you notice how you could have answered, gave me the 2 for 1. What do you do for a living, Mishi? You embarrassed. What are you welding together? You're definitely some type of blue collar. Oh shit, where old dude at? Like I said. In other words, you work with your damn back all day long. I am a construction engineer chief. In other words, you're the head Mexican out of all the other Mexicans. You tell the other Mexicans what time to break for lunch. I'll be just like I told you. I told you he was nothing but blue collar. How many penitentiaries you been in, Mishi? Now it's time to answer the hard questions. What's good with you? What's good with you, Tyler Hunter? What's good with you, Iranian? How many penitentiaries you been in, Mishi? Let's go. Now it's time to answer the hard question. Now he don't want to talk now. Now he don't want to talk. Where you at, Mishi? How many penitentiaries have you been in? What's your profession? That's it. You notice how he ran from that, y'all? I told you. You can learn a lot from a screen name. I keep telling y'all that. I told you he was blue collar, brainless, and an ex-con. And I'm 3 for 3. And I'm 3 for damn 3. How many penitentiaries have you been in, Mishi? Oh boy. He don't want to answer this one. Oh yeah, Kanish. I'm 3 for 3. Crack. They said, wow, is he gonna hit for the cycle? Crack. Where is he? You notice that? I have an IQ of 107, I have a college degree in civil engineering, Mr. Monkey. Once again, how many penitentiaries have you been in? Hell, Theodore Kaczynski, look at his IQ and look at where he wound up. Greetings from Turkey, man. Keep it up. I appreciate you, 1208. It's good to see you. Oh, no. Real talk, machismo. Oh no, I got Mishi in a corner now. Oh no, this is the fun part. Why do you have an Israel flag, dog? How come you didn't go read the description of the channel, dog? How many prisons have you been in, Paradise? Says Don Gerwitz. How many prisons have you been in, Don Gerwitz? Because you didn't read the description of the channel. Are you live streaming from a treehouse? Says Big Uncle 554. From a treehouse? What makes you think it's a treehouse, Unc? Now, come on, Unc. Are you a top or bottom? Says Haywood. And you're probably a dude. wondering. So once again, I've never seen more guys wonder about me physically, and I tell you, you got some real weird ones that come in here. What's he say? 0, it's hard to end up in prison in Germany. There you go. Well, you just answered your own damn question, Dov. I just answered your dumbass question, you fool. I just answered your dumbass question, you dummy. If you would pay attention to the podcast in the past, you wouldn't have a stereotype. But you too busy trying to bring back the Third Reich. I just answered your sorry ass question. So now let me get back to wicked rhymes, picket signs. Me and the mob got a trunk full of nines. Catch ya and out wet ya. I got the make ya, but the hey ya. Ready to pop. It's a matu duck. What's good with you, Kahana? What's good with you? It's the same old story. Dealing with these sorry trolls. Now, okay, I'm back to Mishi. Yeah, you threw me off there. Don, where is that damn Mishi? Where you at, Mishi? I ain't forgot about you. I want to know who's paying your bills. Where's that damn Mishi at? It ain't no stereotypes. You're picking on my guy Mishi, so I asked the same question back to you. Well, once again, Dog, the question wasn't directed towards you. You just want to be the third. You just want to bring back that Joseph Goebbels. That's all that is, because you're low IQ. I done told this chat a million damn times. I got 2 damn degrees. Work for several Fortune 500 companies. Ain't no Fortune 500 company going to hire anybody, especially a black male with a record. But see, your job is to come in here and promote the Joseph Goebbels because you see a brother with some dreadlocks. Because you want to bring back that damn Third Reich. Ain't going to happen, big homie. So I'm going to keep... So I now I got you put in check. I'll go back to Mishi, sorry ass. So once again, Mishi, make my point. My point is, who's paying your bills? Because you're broke as a damn joke. And now your boy Dov can't help you. Because now he's been sussed out up in here. Nothing but the SS. What's good with you, Benjamin? We see you. You can't understand whose side you are, either Jews or Islam. You can't understand whose side you are, either Jews or Islam. And your name is Phase 3D Visuals. And all I can tell you is this. I'd never let you make my fucking visuals, because I would be getting up at the presentation going, you can't understand whose side you are, either Jews or Islam. And they would say, who did the fucking visuals for you? And I would say, that dumbass Phase, and don't use him. Get your grammar together, Phase. Bloody hell. Why the top left flag, LOL, says Saul? Why didn't you read the description of the channel? I can't. I don't know what you're talking about, Phase 3D visuals. Well, if you sent my ass up there with the 3D visuals looking like that, and I say, can you fix this? And you go, I can't. And then you go, when you gonna pay me? I would go, I can't. I can't. 3D? Fuck it. It'd be a lot of I can't. That's for damn sure. I'll be damned. You got the nerve to have 3D visuals and can't put together and can't grunt together a sentence. I'll be a monkey's uncle. Where's Mishi? And where's Hydra Himmler? Dom. Where'd they both go? What happened to Dom, Hydra Himmler, Dom Gerwitz? You know he want to bring the SS back. Because behind you, let's do a video call. Why would I waste my damn time talking to somebody who don't even have an avatar? You don't even have an avatar, and you're trying to get in here on a video call. You ain't even donated no damn money. Give me a damn break with your broke ass. Because behind you, there are so many flags. I don't understand what the purpose of it is. That's because you didn't go read the description of the channel, 3D Visuals. And once again, that tells me that's not very thorough behavior. I just don't trust you doing my 3D visuals. Bloody hell, you're not very thorough. And the grammar is questionable. I just wouldn't sleep very well before that presentation. Not very thorough. I need 8 slides, and for some reason, I think I would only get 6. I just got that gut feeling about you, 3D Visuals. Bloody hell. I said I'm Jewish, so I wouldn't want the Nazis back, says Dov. Yeah. But like I said, Dov, you make me believe the stereotype that Jews don't like brothers when I hear that in here. I hear that in here all the time. And up until this moment, I haven't had any Jewish person try to be so-called racist towards me up until now. I guess there's a first time for everything, isn't it, Dov? Description says nothing on that flag, says Saul. Well, all I can do is tell you this, Saul. That's because your comprehension is not very well. Well, wherever you got your comprehension lessons, you should go back and get a refund. This guy tries to be on everyone's side, says Lyrister. Look at Lyrister. You want a Learjet so bad it ain't funny, don't you? You're never going to get it, bud. I will never get that Lear. I'll call myself the Lyrister, though. Because you're too dumb and you're too broke and somebody's paying your bills. Although I don't believe in God, I'm an atheist, says Dov. Well, atheist, and don't forget the R word after, racist. Don't leave that one out, Dov. Yeah, you don't think very high of brothers. No, look at the comments you've been making. Don't tell half the story. Your channel description is shit, says Mishi. Well, I can just tell you this, Mishi. That's okay. You're entitled to that. You're entitled to that description of my channel description. Yeah, I've already made my money off you, Mishi. You saw an ad or some shit before you came in here. Yeah, you're no good to me anymore. You don't have any money for a super chat. Yeah, this is like, this is, you're waiting, like when you go to Magic Mountain or Disneyland, you got to wait in line. You waste time talking to any fucking body till you get on the ride. That's all you are. You're good for, just to mill around for a second. And you work for me. You just didn't know that. Real talk. What do you think about the LGBTQ flag? I think it's gay, says Lone Wolf. Well, that's your opinion. I have no opinion on the flag. Yeah, not a flag that I have any opinion on. That flag won't make my wall because I got too many other flags I want to put up here. But what people do when they leave my 3 acres, I could care less. I've had plenty of LBG, QT, and all of that. I've had plenty of those people here on my tour. No problem. They got $95. Their money spends just like everybody else's. And then when they leave here, that's it. Why would I care what they do when they leave my premises? Real talk. Let me see here. Where are we at here? You think yourself so smart. Look at 3D visuals. In other words, I don't like to see a brother with any education. I've heard that my whole damn life. You think yourself so smart. But in reality, you looks arrogant because you are laughing instead of straightforwarding reply, says 3D visuals. No, what you're pissed off about is you're just mad because you can't snap your fingers at a black man and he has to say, well, shit, how high should I hop, Mr. 3D visuals? No, you don't like somebody, especially somebody of color with dreadlocks, challenging you mentally. That's what you don't like. So now he thinks you smart, but in reality, you looks arrogant. In reality, you looks like you need to get a grammar lesson. Yeah, that's what you're pissed off about. Yeah, I haven't walked this planet for 56 years for nothing. I've been running into people like you for 56 years. Yeah, you think you can come in here and you say something, I'm supposed to just hop. When you say hop, give me a damn break. Like I said, you better learn better grammar if you're going to be doing people's 3D visuals. I don't think that damn company 3D visuals is doing very well. I really don't. As I mentioned before, I didn't ask you that question because I'm racist, but rather because you picked on my guy Michi. Well, Dom, all I can just tell you this: I'm entitled to my opinion, and I disagree. This is the new kind of begging I've never seen before, says Christoph 124. Oh, that's okay. Oh, that's no problem. Christoph can say that. Yeah, no problem. Let's see what we got up there. Oh, somebody made it rain. Who was that? That was Brax. I appreciate that, Brax, making it rain. I got distracted by those damn monkeys in here. Thank you. Every now and then, you get distracted. Peace equals abolish of India and the Middle East. A bloody. Well, that's a hell of a super chat. Wow, I'll take it. Thank you. Who's that? Brax in a box. They came up in here and made it rain. I appreciate you making it rain. Brax in a box. Real talk, Vapor. It's like target practice in here. Yeah, I say it in here every day, Destroy. If you want to see my hairline, do a super chat. I have no problem at all taking off this hat and taking your fucking money in the process. Yeah, when you see I'm not bald, you're going to look like a damn fool. Go ahead and do a super chat. I'll gladly take off my hat. He goes, no, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this $5. I can get a drink with that tonight. Look at it, because you look at his damn. Let me look at his profile picture. Where is he? Where was he? Destroy the ziggurat. Let's see here. Let me see if I can get to it's gonna show me his profile picture. Let's see here. Oh, look at his sorry ass. Destroy the child. That's the name on his page, you guys. Destroy the child. Look at that. And these are the people that are walking amongst you. These are the people that are walking amongst you. A damn shame. That's why I told you. That's why I don't go to restaurants. Because of people just like that. You really want somebody with them? I don't know if that was his profile picture or not. I don't think it was. But even something like that representing you. And then that name. Back there coughing in your food. Back there sneezing in your food. The hell with that. Why are you hanging an Israel flag? How come you're not hanging a book on your bookshelf? Because it says you can't read, Freedom. How come you can't read, Freedom? Because you didn't read the description of the channel. Freedom 951. Are you illiterate? Where's Freedom 951? Restaurants are filthy establishments. You can say that again, Dag. Yup. Betcha they drive like shit. What do you say? Where's Freedom? Let me ask you, Freedom, did you read the description of the channel? Let's see what Freedom's got to say to that. Abdul, why should I care that you don't care? That and you can't afford it, says Jay. I have no idea what you're talking about. Like me be cooking y'all shit, says Vap. That's right, Vap. I think you are a cook. Did you say you are a cook? I think you are a cook. Yeah, you are. That's right. You are a cook. And he said, motherfuckers like me be cooking y'all shit. What is I'll be damned. I'll be a monkey's fucking uncle. I appreciate that like, big homie. You said don't go. Yeah. Bloody hell. I said you can't afford it. Oh, that was a dud, Jay. So we'll move on. Real talk. You can take down the painting on the top left. Very gross, says Alan Kashaba. Well, let me ask you this, Alan Kashaba. Where do you live? I'm very curious as to where do you reside, Alan? Buddy looks like has one brain cell left, says Alan Kashaba. Where do you live, Kashaba? Let's see how embarrassed he is. Let's see, will he claim where he lives? Let's see here. Or is he going to go running like a roach with the damn light on? Embarrassed because he's a failure in life. Scotland in the house. What's good with you, McManus? We see you, Paul. Hell, I'm trying to move to Scapa Flow. What you know about Scapa Flow, Paul? Welcome in Scotland, says Dag. Real talk. Good night. Gotta wake up for tomorrow. Oh, what y'all got a Third Reich meeting, dog? What time is Joseph? What time is Goebbels calling the meeting, dog? Why you ain't reading mine? Says why you ain't reading mine? Because yours is silly. That's why I ain't reading yours. Because you got a horrible screen name. That's why. STF football. Dob don't work. I know he don't work. He does whatever Heydrich tells him to do. Liverpool in the house. There's the Beatles. I actually do in a city called Bad. Yeah. What's your job? To watch over the brothers in the city, Dob? What's your job to hang propaganda posters? Dob? What's the stream about? Read the damn description of the channel, 2747. Stop being so lazy. In an establishment called Maxwell Inheim. It's a youth retreat. Oh, bloody hell. And that's how they bring and that's how we keep this rotation going. Just like that. That's how you keep propagating that bullshit from the 40s. Buddy, your name Paradise Unplugged. Yeah, I'm at Paradise Unplugged. Don't leave out to Hawaii, bud. Yeah, I guarantee you take a poll. I bet people rather live in paradise than to have CTE after having a damn football brain injury. Yeah, bud. Where you from? STF football. I guarantee you people rather live in paradise than with CTE. I appreciate that like, big homie. What do electric cars and diarrhea have in common? The fear of not making it home in time. That's a dud. Where are you from? What is bro saying? What do you don't speak English, football? The CTE done got to you? Where are you from? Me, I'm in paradise. Where are you from? Based off his flag, says Blue. You are a Satanist. Well, the problem with you, Blue, is you're not very thorough. That's your problem. That's why you think everyone's a Satanist. That's why you got fired from that last job. You're still calling the boss that fired you a Satanist because you didn't go read the description of the channel, did you? Of course I didn't. Of course you didn't, did you? Well, let's put, I think this Boogie JP, let's see here. Oh, no, I wanted to do it with football. I'm not going to do it with Boogie JP. I'm going to do it with this football. Once again, you notice that football won't tell you where he's from. Oh, okay, there's football. But let's put football on the host row. See, football thinks just because they gave him a little mouthpiece, he thinks he's all that. Okay, so this is for football 24. He says, my shack, and I'm calling it paradise, and I live in a shack. Once again, chat, If you go to my website, paradiseunplugged.com, that's paradiseunplugged.com, and click on my banana cultivation tour, my Hawaii tiki tour, my Hawaii jungle tour, you'll see I get $95 per person, $95 per person for people to come and see where I live, including this shack. Once again, I can prove that. $95 per person, and I'm 5 stars. So my question to STF football, when was the last time somebody paid you anything to come and see where you live? That's the question. Anarchy, you don't know what off-grid means. He got no clue. And I'm going to get to Anarchy after I put football on the host row. Once again, chat, we're asking football. What's the name here? STF Football 24, who's talking about this so-called wooden shack that I get $95 per person for them to come and view. When's the last time somebody gave you anything? He's either going to say something stupid, say nothing at all, or try to change the subject. When's the last time somebody paid you anything to come and see where you live? And I appreciate that like. Why would I tell someone to come pay me so they can come and see that? Just like I just said. He's either going to try to change the subject, say something stupid, or say nothing at all. Now we got him on the host row. Just like I just told you. He's going to try to say something stupid, say nothing at all, or try to change the subject. Now we got him on the host row. He's either going to say nothing at all, say something stupid, or try to change the subject. Now he should tuck his tail between his legs and walk his ass up out of here, because now he looks like a fool, because he knows good and damn well nobody's going to pay him jack crap to come and see where he lives. And see, now we're not talking about this shed anymore. You notice how we changed that subject real fast? I appreciate them likes, Bickham. Now, where is he? No, what happened to football? Remember, ready, down, set, hut, 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 hut. Okay, you guys, option one. Option one, we're going to I want wishbone formation, slot right, wishbone formation, 37 power cross block on two. Okay, on two. We got to step up like Brady. We got to step up like Brady was in the Super Bowl in Tampa Bay. Blue 19, right? Like, got to check with the line. Blue 19. Where's football? Where the fuck is football? Where the fuck is he, Hayes? Like Brady did when he was playing for Tampa Bay. Blue 19. That was his best Super Bowl for me. I love Brady in that Super Bowl. Blue 19, right? Checking with the line. Blue 19. And he stepped back. That shit was, where the fuck is football? Where? Omaha. Come on. No. Omaha. Sit. Where in the fuck? Oh, there he is. Now he's on the host row. Now we got football on the host row. See, now he fell for that. See how gullible he is? Now I have him in a pair of 6-inch stilettos in a mini skirt with his funky ass crotch that he hasn't douched in days, in weeks, in months. He's wearing bright red lipstick, and he's got Smashbox glitter damn highlighter on. And heavy eyeliner. Every time he comments, that's going to bring more and more people into the room. It makes me more money. He works for me now. Where is he? And there's Mishi. There you go. I told you. Now he won't shut up. You look at STF football. Look at him. Don't know whether to stay or whether to go. You notice that, chat? Now, if you go back and look at the history of this page, of this chat, he was talking about this structure. Oh, he was Mr. Varsity football. He's all that. Now, where is it's soccer? He's got a Barcelona top on, wrong football. Where is he? Whole bunch of yap, no facts or sense ever made, says Boogie. And that's why Boogie can't get out of here. Off-grid living independently of public utilities such as the electrical grid, municipality water, and sewer systems. Thank you, Hayes. And nat gas. And nat gas. Soccer, not football. Oh, there he is. Didn't I tell y'all? FR, bro's dumb. He's going to say something stupid, try to change the subject, or say nothing at all. Who's paying your bills, Football 24? While you're out there walking that hostro for me, I want to know who's paying your bills. So I know how long to keep you out there. But like I said, I don't put bad product out there. You didn't use that Massengale I gave you, did you, boy? I told you, on this job, you douche. Where is he? Where is he? So access to internet and electricity has to be, he's not off grid. No. Listen to this dumbass anarchy. So hold on. While we got this host going, while we got the hoe going, this is anarchy. So access to internet and electricity, which he has. He's not off grid, pal. The internet anarchy has got nothing to do with the damn grid, pal. So damn, we use Starlink for the damn internet, which has nothing to do with the city's grid, pal. And just like the damn, even without the Starlink, the AT&T tower, which is usually ran by solar, has nothing to do with the city's grid, pal. It's so damn dumb. It's always somebody who's not off grid that's going to tell you what the grid is all about. Look at that 24. Let me go down here. Where's pal? Look at him, bro's the one saying something stupid, changing his. Look at this Football 24. Football, you look like a fool. We're gonna move on now. We made you look like a fool. You fall for the same trap as everybody else does every day. Now you're on the hostro with that funky ass miniskirt, and you didn't douche. And I'm embarrassed. And I'm embarrassed because my name's attached to it. I'll be damned. Dumbass says the one using the internet yet calling himself off. Look at it, chat. Look at it, my regulars. Didn't I tell you? You read anarchy statement. I am anarchy. Dumbass says the one using the internet yet calling himself off the grid. Didn't I tell y'all, chat? How many times have we talked about off the gridders? So when we see off the grid, we don't listen to a thing that individuals got to say. Goodbye, I am anarchy. You sound like a damn fool. Off the grid. It's off grid. Does Starlink work without power? That's one of the dumbest questions. How dumb are you, Raymond? Yeah, I mean, you tell me if it works without power, Raymond. You tell me. Y'all obviously don't understand what off grid is, do you? Y'all don't understand what off grid is like. It's a shame, Hayes. You're not off the grid, dipshit. You're connected using the internet. Listen to this fool. Once again, because he doesn't understand. I always got to stay. It's like I told y'all, it's once a week we get these idiots. For those that don't know, the answer is in the name. It's called off grid because you're not connected to the city's grid. That's what I'm saying. They overthink the whole because they're not off grid. The internet has nothing to do with the grid. It has nothing to do with the city. What the fuck does Starlink have to do with the island of Hawaii? Nothing. It's not connected to the city's grid. That's why it's called off grid. But see, he doesn't like being schooled by a brother. So he'll make himself look like a fool and keep arguing a moot point because he's stupid. The answer is in the name itself. That's how stupid they sound. Oh my God. Using the internet saying that you're off the grid is, first of all, the reason why I'm going to stop talking to you, Anarchy, is because you'll say anything. And once again, I've preached in here a million times, so I'm going to practice what I preach. Anytime you deal with somebody that says off the grid, tune those people out. So we'll tune you out now. Oh, we'll tune you out. We'll go ahead and tune you out now because you sitting here saying off the grid, the number one giveaway that you don't know jack shit about off grid. So we'll tune you out. So I'll get back to football. Bro living in a shed, so he makes $90. What's he say? So he makes $90 an hour and uses sunlight as his light. Once again, I see why someone's paying your bills, Football 24. Because you've never heard me say I make $90 an hour. I say I make $90 per person that comes here. It's a hell of a lot more than $90 an hour. You're stupid because you can't add. What do you think about Russia and Ukraine? Well, Victor, I answered this yesterday. It was one of those things where Russia was kicking ass in the beginning. I thought Russia was getting ready to go all the way into Poland. But word on the street is that the Ukrainians have come back. So, I mean, how far is China going to let Russia suffer? Is Russia really suffering? Can you really suffer when you have all those natural resources? So you got an interesting situation up there. Very interesting. Off-grid doesn't mean, let's see here. Off-grid doesn't mean he is offline or offshore or privacy off-grid. It's just his definition correctly, says Lex. Well, I think part of that, what you just said, Lex, was true. I'm not sure about the last part about my definition or whatever. Yeah, off-grid does not mean that you're offline. It's got nothing. Being connected. When people fail to realize this is what people fail to realize. This is what stupid people like that, what's his name, anarchist, whatever the hell his name is, fails to realize. People have been off-grid. The internet commercially really only been around since the mid-90s. People was off-grid in the fucking 60s, 70s. That's why they sound stupid when they say that. They're stupid. Just because the internet becomes invented does not put you on grid. The city's grid has nothing to do with the damn internet. It's so stupid. That's why it's called an internet service provider. It's got nothing to do with your damn city. It's stupid. And especially when you're running Starlink, they're even stupider. You're coming straight from the satellite. They're dumb. There's Kobayashi. Jerusalem is Arabic. What's good with you, Kobayashi? Living in a shed don't mean you're off grid, says left-handed anglers. I don't know. I don't think anyone in here said living in a shed means you're off grid. I'm not sure where that came from. Now unless there's something I missed up there, because I missed a few. So maybe there's something I missed. Hope you're using that blue paint for your roof, bro, says Lone Wolf. Do you feel like you deserve reparations, says Ryan Toller. You damn right. And I laugh when they try to say that EBT is reparations when you got MAGA that has the most amount of damn EBT cards shelled out to them. So they want EBT and I guess MAGA wants reparations. That's a joke. And see, once again, look at I Am Anarchy. And that's why I tell you, the youth out there, you can't listen to stupid people. He said, yeah, he's dumb. The internet came out in fucking 1983. And if you rewind the tape, if you rewind the podcast, I specifically said the internet wasn't available commercially until the mid-90s. I told you he's stupid. That's why somebody's paying his bills for him. That's why he broke. Broke is a fucking joke. When I own 3 acres of land in Hawaii, like I said, you look at my website, you see I run tours on 3 acres of land in Hawaii. What is this sorry ass I Am Anarchy? What has he got? Nothing. in here arguing a silly ass point because he's wrong and I'm making him look silly. He's stupid. If you rewind this podcast, I said the internet wasn't available commercially until the mid-90s. And that's a fact, Jack. I'm 50, damn near 56 years old. I'm sure he's younger than me. He's got no clue. The internet was available maybe in the 80s, if not even before that, to the military, sure. Not available commercially. But he's MAGA. See, he doesn't like seeing a black guy have shit. You got to understand that. He don't like seeing a brother have anything. He don't like seeing a brother having a podcast. He don't like seeing me have a fucking wall full of original artwork that I painted. He don't like seeing me having 3,000 subs. He don't like seeing a brother have anything because he was taught since the womb that we're not supposed to have anything. So that's why he's in here fighting like a 3-year-old that just got his damn lollipop taken from him. Look at him. I mean, just look at him. Look at him. Look at him. And once again, this is how bad they are. Look at his last comment. Look at his comment before this last one. You said the internet came out in the 90s. It did not. It came out in the 80s. And once again, I'll say for the 95th time, I said it came out commercially. Commercially. But see, he'd rather make himself look stupid than to so-called digress to a black man. That's the reason why we always play the race card. Because people like this are playing the race card. You really think if I was white, blonde-haired and blue-eyed, he'd be talking to me this way and have this kind of passion and making himself look like a damn fool when everybody here knows he's wrong? Look at him. Your answer is wrong. I'm not sure who you're talking to, Francis Foss. I don't know if you're saying I'm wrong or he's wrong, but I know I'm not wrong. I'm 56 years old. I remember when the fucking internet became mainstream. So I know I'm not wrong. And I'm being generous by saying mid-90s. It was more late 90s. So I know I'm not wrong. I am not. The internet was not out commercially until the mid-damn 90s. Basically, AOL is when the internet became more or less mainstream commercial. So I'm not wrong. Once again, people in college. I just got done saying commercially mainstream. Shut up. Shut up. Because y'all will say anything just to make sure that this black man is not right. Period. You will say anything to try to spin it to where I'm not right. The same way you'll say anything to try to spin the fact that your ass comes from Africa. You hate hearing that. Oh no, we didn't. We came from some specimen out in outer space, and then we landed on Europa and Pangea and everything. Yeah, you'll say anything, and you know I'm right because I'm older than both of you. You probably weren't even alive when the damn internet came out. You just pissed off because you got your ass handed to you by a black man on this podcast, and you look like a damn fool because you were wrong about off-grid. Once again, you cannot sit here and prove. You cannot sit here and prove. Hey, just that's outside. Closed military, 89 to 91. You cannot prove that Starlink is connected to the city grid. You'll never be able to prove that. Never. That's what you pissed off about, anarchy. Because you look like a damn fool. And I talk about people like you up in here every single day. Whenever you get somebody like you that comes in here and says off the grid, run from those people. Because that ain't even the correct term. It's off grid. don't know what you're talking about. And whether the internet was invented in the 20s, the 90s, or whenever, it's got nothing to do with the city grid. That's the central point. Now, how you gonna spin your way out of that one, Anarchy? You tell me how Starlink is connected to the city's grid. Where you at? Not you see I got him trained now. You see that, chat? You look at his comment, not the last one, but his next to last one. You don't know what off-grid means. Okay, I rest my case now. You good boy. Now you stop saying off the grid. See? Good boy. I guess we was in a blinking contest, and look who blinked first. Good boy. I'll move on now. What you mean? I could never. I just did. You took that off the grid out, didn't you? Now you're saying off grid. The correct term, just like I taught you. Oh, now you want to try to show manhood again and blah 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 blah. Book. Let's see if book is available here. Let's see if book is available. Now he want to go back right above you. Let's show Anarchy a little bit of anarchy. I appreciate that, book. The best damn moderator in the damn business. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, bot, for making a sprinkle on me. I can't hear you, Anarchy. You're not causing enough anarchy. Go back and live off the grid, and I'll live off grid. Real talk, Frost. I appreciate that. Making a sprinkle on me. Bot, real talk. I know a damn thing about living off grid. Once again, chat, the internet has nothing to do with the city's grid. Michael Jordan once said, stop it, get some help. That was a dud. You made it sprinkle upon me, says Skylar's Fantasy, who cannot keep his ass out of here. Good job, book. Go smoke a cig or a blunt, says no. Unfortunately, you need internet today, says Frost 808. Well, whether you need internet or not, it's got nothing to do with the city's grid. Nothing. What was the argument about? Oh, it wasn't an argument. It was a lesson. It had nothing to do with it. It had nothing to do with an argument. You got people in this so-called new off-grid environment. First of all, they don't even know how to pronounce the term. They call it off the grid when it's off-grid. And for some reason, people want to equate the internet with the city's grid when the internet has nothing to do with the city's grid. Nothing. How much you pay for Starlink? I'm probably going to have to get that on my property. It's they got different plans. We pay the what we do. It's the 120. I think we got the 120 a month, but we caught a good deal on the equipment. What was it? It was about a year ago. They had the equipment for free, so we jumped all over that. But you had to have a 12-month contract, and it's like 120 a month, and it's worth it. I would highly, highly, highly recommend it. Yeah, but they got different plans. But I think I'm gonna get another 120 plan because it only goes like 100 feet. So, but I highly recommend it. It's excellent. What's up? What's good with you, Jay? Jay Rogers, we see you. We see you, big homie. What's good with you? I'm only going to get Starlink because I want to do a little online business selling stuff. Yeah, Starlink's excellent. I would highly recommend it. That's what I liked about the SpaceX IPO. That's what I liked about the SpaceX IPO. Because they generate the majority of their revenue is generated from Starlink. And Starlink is an excellent product. What's with all the weird flags? What's with all the weirdness not going to read the description of the channel? What's good with you, Vapor? So once again, when you're talking to people that are off grid, please know what you're talking about. Because we get somebody in here about once a week that for some reason they just think that the internet is connected to the city's grid and it's got nothing to do with the city. And then you get some people that really don't understand the term off grid. Like somebody asked me, well, doesn't Starlink need electricity? Of course it needs electricity. And so they figure, well, how in the hell are you working your Starlink? Because they never heard of the word solar panels. Because they're not off grid. You will find when you're off grid, the people that are not off grid are going to be the ones trying to give you the so-called advice about being off grid. And they ain't never even sniffed the off grid because they go camping every damn 4th of July. What do you say? 120 a month isn't bad. I still hate that I'm making must rich. Yeah, we said the same thing. But you know something? With the interconnection, as bad as it is out here with us from the tower, I'm more than happy to give Elon his money every month. That is no problem at all. Yep. I think the next best move would be everyone gets a satellite phone from Elon connected to said Star. Yeah, I think that's coming, Jason. I believe that's coming. I believe you're not going to have the dish anymore. It's supposed to come straight from the phone. And when he does that, that's going to be a very, very powerful thing. Because I wouldn't be surprised if he comes out with his own phone and everything that's incorporated with Gronk and all of that. So what's good with your A1? A lot of people think off-grid living is like how the Amish live. And if you don't live like the Amish, you're not going to do it right. That's how these people think. Yeah. The Amish got a lot of great off-grid tactics, but just like Frost is saying, if you don't live off-grid, it doesn't matter who you're trying to emulate. You can't pretend to live off-grid. This is either you're doing it or you're not. Yep, there is no in between. Starlink is rod of God. I'm not sure what the hell that means. Just stand over all your data to a private company and pay for it. Just hand over all your data to a private company and pay for it. Yeah, sure. I mean, what other choice you gonna have? What am I gonna do? What handwrite letters that I can send over email? I mean, what are you gonna do? Sure. Yep, they were talking about making a Starlink phone. I seen something about it a while ago. Yeah, and that phone would do very well. He'll make a second trillion, says Jason. Yeah. I mean, that's called capitalism. If somebody's got a better idea, then they should implement it. I feel you on that. At some point, we just need to do what is good for us. You can't avoid giving some rich asshole more money one way or the other. Yeah. As if you go back and listen to my previous podcast, as anti Elon Musk and anti Doge and all that, I make sure Elon got his fucking money on time because I cannot lose this internet connection out here. Yeah. So that's why, everything that everyone says, I take with a grain of salt, even myself. I mean, shit, circumstances changes things. Do I want to give him 120? No. Now I'm talking about giving his ass 240 and can't wait to give it to him. So when you make a great product, hey, that's That's a paradox off-grid. Using a satellite device from a private company that has contracts with intel agencies and other companies like Andrew and Palajar is brain dead ideology, says JP. Like I said, JP, it doesn't matter how you want to shape it, how you want to form it. It has nothing to do with the city's grid. So if you want to connect it to Palantir or Anthropic or anybody you want to connect it to, that's fine. But it's not connected to the city's grid. No matter how you shape it, form it, try to change the opinion, try to make yourself look brighter than you are. That's just a fact of it. It's not connected to the city's grid. Period. Point blank. The city had nothing to do with me buying this device or the use of this device, no matter how you shape it. I love Elon. I love Elon or hate Elon. He makes good products. Yeah, I will. This is the only product that Elon has ever made that I've dealt with, Frost, and it's an excellent fucking product. I wouldn't give it an A plus, but I would give it a solid A. And the only reason why I probably wouldn't give it an A plus is because, we still got a lot of trees around here. But if you was like in the open desert or some shit, yeah, this Starlink is all that. It's all that. Hey man, don't believe everything you think, says Jason Rogers. Real talk. What do you do for a living, says King Two Punch. Well, let me ask you something, King Two Punch. Let me ask you something. Yeah, let me see if King Two Punch is here. You there, King Two Punch? Let me see what King Two Punch is. You there, King Two Punch? Because I hate to give explanations and the person's not even there anymore. Okay. Let me ask you this. Would you sit here for 6 to 7 hours a day and podcast for free? That's a question for King Two Punch. Would you sit here for 6 to 7 hours and podcast for free? I didn't ask if it was your first time here. What I'm asking is, would you sit here for 6 to 7 hours a day and podcast for free? This is for King Two Punch. No, definitely not. It means you're getting paid for it. There you go. And another thing, King Two Punch, just a bit of advice, a bit of opinionated advice. Why don't you go look at my website? Why don't you go look at the links that I have in the description of my channel and go to my website and see the tours that I run here on the Big Island? See, you also got to remember, I run an online store for over, now it's about 20, maybe 25 years now. My Zazzle store. I got over 10,000 products that I sell online from Zazzle. I've had this store for over 25 years. That's why I laugh when people come in here and they say, well, what do you do? Do you work? Yeah. All right, I will check. Yeah, please do, King Two Punch. I like Elon. I'm just worried he might be compromised by Israel. Well, you don't know what's in them 40 gigs. No one does. No one does. Yeah, I get that question a lot, King Two Punch. What do you do for a living? I get that all the damn time, and it just shocks me that people won't go and click around. Elon is Israel, so is the rest of them, says Lone Wolf. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. That's called the 40 gigs. I wouldn't doubt it, not one iota. Yep. Elon isn't 14% as bad as the bug skin suit wearing George Soros. Well, that's your opinion, Jay. You rebuke Christ for ball. For ball. The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you. That's from The Exorcist. Where's Ball? Where's Max? Where's 307? Jews worship Ball. What do you think Elon is Why do you think come on, it's called the 40 gigs. I mean, everybody knows that. I mean, give me a break, Saucy Pan. Would you like to go camping this weekend with me? I have a nice 2-man. Look at you, Ramon. Look at this motherfucker. George Soros is a demon. What 40 gigs? Well, hell, Saucy Pan. Do we gotta go through it? What do you know about Jeffrey Epstein and the honey trap? Who was Jeffrey running the honey trap with? Saucy? Who was Jeffrey running the honey trap with? I seriously want to. I'm trying to find out. What do you know about it? You know who Jeffrey Epstein is? Do you know who he was running the honey trap with? I'm talking to Saucy Payne. Well, Sauce, yeah, I do. Not about the honey trap, though. You ever heard of somebody named Ghislaine Maxwell, Saucy? You ever heard of somebody named Ghislaine Maxwell? Yeah, okay. So do you know who Ghislaine Maxwell's father was? Saucy. Robert Maxwell, media mogul from the UK, Mossad agent, killed under mysterious circumstances on his yacht. A lot of people think he crossed Mossad, and they had to do the damn thing. I appreciate that like, big homie. So anyway, you got Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell running the honey trap. Ghislaine's job is to get the little girls. Jeffrey's job is to bring in the money and the power, which includes that monkey at 1600. So when the FBI raided Little St. James Island, which was given to him by Mossad, the Midtown Manhattan apartment, the house down in Florida, and I think there's some cave dwelling or whatever somebody said down in Central America. When they raided those locations, the compromising data that they were able to acquire, some people think it was up to 40 terabytes, but it was at least 40 gigs. That's why we call it the 40 gigs. And that's why we got the 40 right there, because of the 40 gigs. That's the 40 gigs. Some questions make me ask, what have you been doing to not know, says Hayes. Real talk. What do you think about all of our politicians being blackmailed? Well, it's called the 40 gigs, Frost. 6 gigs is military-grade weaponry. It's 60 gigahertz to control people through their phones, and all text as long. 6 gigs, 6 gig crowd control. Yeah, possibly. Nobody knows exactly the exact amount, but it's at least 40 gigs. Yeah. Of course. So there's evidence that they ain't sharing then. Why am I not surprised? Well, they shared 1% of it. They released like 1% of the Epstein files, and it's all redacted. And they claim that monkey's name is in it over 1 million times throughout the whole 40 gigs. So there's a kosher phone, says Lone Wolf. So that's the 40 gigs. Epstein was trained under Ehud Barak. That was the Israeli prime minister. That's the word on the street. And that's why they call it the 40 gigs. Wolf, I chuckled. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. Ah, shit, Saucy. I appreciate you. Next time you come in here, come in with your wallet, bud, and do that damn super chat. Bloody hell, that's the only way I can keep giving you information like this, Saucy. Miriam, yes, Miriam, make it rain. She made it rain on that monkey 3 times. That's why you stuck in the straight. Miriam got them 40 gigs on that monkey. What do you think of the Freemasons? Like I said yesterday in here, I don't know enough about them to talk about them. It's 60 gigs. Well, I don't know, Lone Wolf. I heard 40 gigs. Long said he heard it was 60 gigs. I don't know. I don't know, big homie. Might be 60. It's at least the 40 gigs. What do you think of the Rothschilds? Shit, can I get a loan, big homie? Can I get a grant, big homie? Shit, what? Like I say, you almost can't even have an opinion about them people. You'll never know who the fuck they are. You got that much shit. I mean, hell, you don't know who the hell your broke ass neighbor is really next door, let alone the damn Rothschilds. Give me a break. Rothschilds is Red Shield, says Lone Wolf. Well, that's probably true. I forgot to check. I haven't checked my damn news headlines. Let me see something here. Let me check these damn news headlines. Rothschilds are also tiny hats, says Frost. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, Israel is not short on funds. That's all I can tell you. Israel is not short on funds. The nose people, says Gova. Well, Viren, Gova. I mean, what race are you? What nationality are you? I'm sure something about you people have said things about. Spelman College is named after the Rothschilds, says Hayes. I didn't know that, Hayes. Especially because Spelman's a black school. I wonder what Rothschild. Please enlighten me on that, Hayes. I'm surprised they would name a black college after a Rothschild. Spelman, where does that come into the Rothschilds? That's interesting. I know y'all didn't know that. No, I didn't know that. Says indeed, the nose people. Yeah, see, I mean, people never want to talk about themselves, and they always want to talk about others. We don't all have big noses, says Machismo. Be careful, brother, please. This is Kip. What do you mean, be careful, brother? 4319. Please enlighten me. That's the only thing the far left and far right can agree on. We both don't like Israel, LOL. Like I said, I really don't understand all the hatred for Israel. I really fucking don't. I don't know. Maybe because I'm black. I don't know. You are just trying to get a loan. What you doing, Bubba? Says Loyalty. No, I know. If I wanted to get a loan, I got good enough credit. I can go get a loan. No. I want somebody to give me some fucking money. Fuck you. Israel is literally the only reason why we're at war with Iran, says Frost. Yeah, that's possibly true. But there's a lot of other conflicts going on in the world. Like I said, I really don't see. Is it true? I just don't chat shit, just facts and truth. I have no idea what Lone's talking about. I really don't see. I don't know. Maybe one of these days I'll look back through my life and I'll go, oh yeah, that Jewish dude, he did cheat me here. Oh yeah, that was some bullshit ass Jewish shit. Or these Jews, oh yeah, they did. I can't really remember where a Jewish person has like stolen anything from me or anything. Now, I'm sure people can point to, well, they were tied to slavery and all that. But yeah, there's a lot of fucking people tied to slavery. Like they say, black people are tied to slavery. I'm talking about in my 56 years, has a Jewish person I appreciate that life, or an Israeli person knowingly did anything to me? No. And the bad part about it, I think most people believe that, but they'll never admit it. People ain't done no more to you than nobody else done to your fucking ass. That's my take on it. Let me see. Sorry, it was Spellman and it was Laura Rothschild. Jews have been kicked out of 109. Y'all got that fucking statement must be on Google somewhere. Y'all got that one down. 109 countries. They've been causing a lot of problems. So why you just don't know shit? Just watching the news and taking orders, says Loyalty. Well, I'm not sure who I'm taking orders from, considering I'm the business owner. I run the show on all the businesses that I run. I don't rent from anyone. I got my own land. Who am I taking? That's what I'm saying. People just say anything. Was that Loyalty? Yeah, that was Loyalty. So 419 Loyalty. Player. Who am I taking orders from? Show me an example in my life where I'm taking orders from a Jewish person. Please tell me. He's not taking orders. He's just an average dude running a podcast. Like I said, I'm not going to try to change anybody's opinion of me. I just want to know, give me an example of how I am taking orders from anyone. I mean, how? I know you're saying Israel. I mean, come on. How? Give me an example of how I'm taking orders from Israel. You just made that statement. Now show me how I'm taking orders from Israel. I can't wait to hear this answer. Do 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 do. Right now, our laws and government in Israel led pay up. What? What? Once again, 419. Why do you pay to travel? What is this? What are you talking about? Once again, 419 Loyal, how am I taking orders from Israel? Please tell me. Well, real talk, Gova. What is he saying? How am I? When are you going to give me a coherent answer as to how I'm taking orders from Israel? Do 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 do. Where you at, 419 Loyalty? You're supposed to be giving me a coherent example of how I'm taking orders from Israel. Boom 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 boom. You can't. So we'll move on. Through your system, you do as you're told. A driver's license, insurance, and all this shit is. Now listen to this fucking guy. So you're telling me every fucking person in the country that has a driver's license, which I don't have. That's how dumb you sound. I don't even have a driver's license. I don't even own a car. I don't even have insurance. That's how dumb you sound. I don't have a driver's license. I don't have a car, so I don't have insurance. So once again, 419 Loyalty, free to travel is constitutional. So once again, 419 Loyalty, since I don't have a driver's license, I don't own a car, so I don't have insurance. How am I taking orders from Israel? You sound like a fool. You sound like a fool. That's because you're used to spewing out these statements, and you're used to not ever getting called on them. And now that you've got called on one, you look like a damn fool. You just a bike rider. Okay, no, I don't even own a bike. No. That's like you're telling you you don't know me. No, I don't even own a bike. No. Now, what are you going to say to that? Everything that you've said about me has been wrong. I'm not a bike rider. Do, 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 boom. You look like a fool. Like I say, I've seen some of the most intelligent people I've ever met inside this chat, and I've seen some of the dumbest people I've ever met inside this chat. You get a loan through the Rothschilds, like I said, you sound stupid. We aren't a monolith. I don't support Israeli government actions. That scapegoating is just the oldest trick in the book to distract from the people actually exploiting you, says Machismo. Once again, 419, I'll move on because you're a fool. And I was looking at my news headlines. You sound stupid, 419. Shut up now. I gave you the floor to try to make your janky ass opinion, and now you sound stupid. So why don't you just be quiet now? I'm still waiting for my Israeli check to come in the mail. I could use that $7,000 too. Like I said, I don't even like to dream about it. I could turn that $7,000 into 7 fucking million. You ain't never lied about that. The best prison is the one you don't recognize, says Gova. You can say that again. Yep. You can say that again. Tell him don't mess with Israel, says 18. Well, I'm not going to tell him anything. I mean, like I said, I'm not going to try to change somebody's opinion. I give them an opportunity to express why they are saying what they're saying. He obviously couldn't intellectually express what he was saying because he's a low IQ individual. So I had to move on. And with the do. Real talk. Mossad, if you're listening, I'll put on a yarmulke on live stream. Just give me that $7,000 check, says Frost. I heard that. Yeah, 7 G's to somebody that's off grid. That's good money. Can you explain the flags behind you? Well, Yee, why don't you do us all a favor and go and read the description of the channel? Now, come on, Yee. They told me that you are a higher IQ individual than you're letting on. Now, come on, Yee. Do you support Israel? 4594. Did you read the description of the channel? 4594. That's my question to 4594. 4594. Spain is cooked, says 007. Well, yeah, they're too busy worried about that damn World Cup than closing their borders. Yeah, you can say that again, 007. Dun 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 boom boom. A lot of low IQ. So tomorrow I'll be doing I should be doing the double session, and we're gonna watch the futures open up on the second session. Sorry, I randomly scrolled down to your stream. It's okay, Yee. I get that all the time, Yee. Zelensky warns air defenses are being overwhelmed as Russia pounds Ukraine, killing 9. Be damned. I'll be damned. Real damn talk. This guy is messed up. He only thinks about... Let's get with you, Jack Jones. Money, 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 money. Money. Money, 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 money. Life ain't nothing but bitches and money. Life ain't nothing. Life ain't nothing but bitches and money. What people do for money. Well, yeah. No food off grid, says Lone Wolf. What's good with you, Isaiah White? I'm just getting accused of being a money hoarder. Yeah, you damn right. At 56 years old, you fucking ain't right. I love money. As many dudes is out and paid, as many classrooms is out and set in. You damn right I love money. If CIA gave me $7,000, I'll be happy, says 18. 60 gigs. Lone Wolf said he don't think it's 40 gigs. Lone Wolf think it's 60 gigs. Lone Wolf want to up it to the 60 gigs. Nah, we gonna keep it 40 gigs, Lone. I appreciate that. Oh, damn, look at Isaiah White. They came in here and made it damn rain. Look at you. I like the little whoopie Gary. I appreciate that, Isaiah White, coming in here and making it rain. I appreciate that, big homie. That's very kind of you, Isaiah White. It's interesting how much interest you show in politics and news, but choose to live off grid, says 4594. Well, shit. I think that goes together hand in glove. When you see how janky all the politics is and how janky all the news is, I'm surprised more people ain't ran their ass out here. Bloody hell. 4594. I got a little something. I appreciate that 3977 coming in here and making it rain out of the damn gift shop. Real talk. The politics is why he stays away. There you go. And the news, go and the news. Yeah, you motherfuckers crazy out there. Like I said, I don't know how I would act if I went back to the mainland. I haven't been off these islands in 10 years. Yeah, Waikiki is pretty busy, but it still ain't like mainland busy. I don't know. I wouldn't know what to expect if I went back to the mainland. It's been over 10 years. No, I'm not a veteran. Nope. Negative. What people do for money. I love when people like that say, you just love money. And you talk to him, I bet he got 3 fucking jobs. trying to make ends meet in this motherfucker. Somebody, you got a serious heat down. Self-sufficiency as much as one can, says Gover. Yes. I think he ex-military. He got the vibe. No. I just got done telling you, Lone Wolf. No. It's hot. It must be hotter than hell in Phoenix. Bloody hell. The mixture of Israel flag with communism and the other one, which can't even tell the name, is crazy. I'm going to tell you something that's crazier, Clarkson Cuts. You want to hear something even crazier? Let me see if Clarkson Cuts is still here. Clarkson, you still here, bud? Let me see if Clarkson's still here. The mixture of Israel flag with communism and the other one, which can't even tell the name, is crazy. Where's Clarkson Cuts? Yeah, there he is. Yeah, buddy. What's even crazier, Clarkson, is you didn't even read the description of the channel, bud. He goes, holy smack-a-moly, I didn't. I got in here and I was too crazed out. Bloody hell. Wrong. Relying on the system works until the system fails, says Gola. The governments are the problem, not the people or the religion, says Wolf. Well, that depends. Yeah, Clarkson Cuts. I mean, what the hell is Clarkson Cuts doing? Who's paying your bill, Clarkson Cuts? What the fuck is Clarkson Cuts? Let me see. Because Clarkson Cuts is not very thorough. I wouldn't hire Clarkson Cuts to do a damn thing. What is this Clarkson Cuts? Fast cars, hot takes, and British sarcasm. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. I wouldn't jump in one of your cars to save my life because you're not thorough. Some tell me that your brakes don't work properly. You just get in the car and go, yeah! Ah! This is crazy! crazy. Well, did you fix the brakes? Well, no. I didn't read the instructions. I'll be damned. Nobody, man. I'm just curious. I'll be damned, Clarkson Cuts. You got to read this. You got to be more thorough, Clarkson. Who's paying your bills over there, Clarkson, in the UK? Let's get down to brass taxes now, Clarkson. We need government is supposed to be good and for the people. We have to drain out the corruption. Without order, there will just be chaos, unfortunately, says Isaiah White. Once again, Clarkson Cuts. Who's paying your bills in the United Kingdom? Where are you, Clarkson Cuts? Sorry to bother you. Oh, holy schmack-a-moly. Let me get the... Sorry, mister. Sorry, mister. That was the wrong door I knocked on. Bloody fucking... I thought these podcasts were nice people. Bloody hell, Clarkson. It doesn't sound like you're too independent, bud. Real talk. Hell. Let me. Hey, sorry, mister. Bloody. I'm gonna tiptoe my ass back to Liverpool. Bloody hell, bro! You don't speak the truth. This is World War IV. World War III was the war in your mind, says Lone Wolf. Yeah, so it's very cool. Clarkson, you're okay in here, Clark. Come on, we're just giving you the business, bud. You know, yeah, we're just giving you the shit. You know how Wally and fucking Eddie Haskell would give the beef. You know the shit. I don't know if you got Leave It to Beaver over in fucking the UK, Clarkson, but that's all we're doing here is giving you the business, bud. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, what part of the UK you in, Clarkson? Let's see if Clarkson is still here, or did he tiptoe out of here? Bloody hell. America is Babylon. Yeah, Babylon is fallen. I don't know who Miriam is. Miriam make it rain. She made it rain on that monkey 3 times. That's why you stuck in the strait. Oh, well, Clarkson says something about British. It says something about British on your page. Well, where you from, Clarkson? Well, bloody hell. Who have we here? Where you from, Clarkson Cuts? Well, I'm curious to see where Clarkson's from. Hopefully he didn't creep up out of here. You guys had him tiptoeing for the damn exit. Where is he? Come on, Clarkson. Another one that's embarrassed about where the hell he lives. I'm not gonna tell him. Should I tell him? I'm not gonna tell him. Shit. What do you think they're gonna think about Little Rock? I don't know. There's nothing that goes on here in Little Rock. I don't want to tell him Little Rock, Arkansas. I'm just gonna tell him Earth. What's your thoughts on chemtrails, bro? You know what? I don't know if that shit's real or not. You got me, says Clarkson. Come on, Clarkson. We've had people from the backwoods of Mississippi, Mobile, Alabama. Come on, we got a brother, Parker, Montana. Come on, you can't go wrong in here. Where are you from, bud? You from the 60s. Remember Real Clouds? I know I'm from the 70s, Lone Wolf. Bloody hell. God bless you. Oh, that means you're from Macon, Georgia. I'll be damned. I got family down in Macon, boy. What part of Macon you from? Where is he? Where's Clarkson? He living in the basement of his mama. I got family in Macon, Georgia. That boy said, God bless you. the draft dodging Trump is. Listen to this fucking idiot. Once again, what part of Macon, Georgia you from, boy? Where's Clarkson Cuts? That boy from Macon, Georgia. Where's Clarkson Cuts? Anytime they get you with the God bless you, they're from Macon, damn Georgia. Why are you not answering any of my questions? Because they ain't coming up, Lone Wolf. Symbols, give me a break. Look at Bogus. You're playing Bogus. Give a good old boy a break. Where you from, Bogus? What backwoods trailer are you from? Symbols, give me a break. Symbols? Boy, I know you don't have a high school diploma. Where are you? Poland? Experienced it? Well, you sound like a good old boy. Poland? I thought most people from Poland were educated. You sound dumb as a box of damn rocks. You got Clarkson. That's why he's not responding anymore. Hey, here's football. Look at it. Hey, he's been out on that hostro. He's been on the hostro for 2 hours and about 15 minutes. I'll be damned. You got good stamina, football. And you make sure you douche tonight. I don't want to be putting out no funky product out on that hostro. I'll be damned. Do you had a job? Well, it sounds like you had a job. It sounds like you had a job until they said, well, this motherfucker's illiterate. Do you had a job? Do you had a job? Hop on Black Ops. Stop roasting, start talking, says Lone Wolf. Swamp up Louisiana. Try harder, Peter, you believe it. Infinite dialogue glitch. Well, all I can do is tell you this, Lone Wolf. If you don't like what I'm saying, you can proceed, Lone Wolf. We've already started on you from the first time you came in here. I told you we're keeping one eye on you anyway, good old boy. With a name like Lone Wolf, what is your opinion on the Scandinavian countries? You know what? I've never been to Scandinavia. I just keep hearing that they keep getting voted happiest and, funnest. And I'm saying to myself, these motherfuckers must be happy as hell. As cold as it get up here and you're still happy. So I don't really have much of an opinion on the Scandinavian countries because I've never been there. And in the tourism industry, I don't really deal with them too much in the tourism industry. So it's hard for me to say. Why Israeli and communist flags? Why didn't you go read a description of the channel, Belgrade? Oh, shit. What was Lone Wolf doing before I got on? Well, you know that Lone. I think he loves Jews. They said they killed him. Who was Lone Wolf talking about? I have no idea who Lone Wolf is talking about. He comments, so I leave him in here. Like I said, he's gotten some pretty good articulate comments. So I won't say he's on the hostro, but we leave him in here. Everybody in here is good for something, and Lone Wolf is good for that. I don't think meant to say. I don't think he loves Jews. They said I have no idea what he's talking about. To stop the chimping. What are you talking about chimping, Peter? Where you residing at, Peter? I sense a lot of animosity coming from that screen name, Peter Lustin. It sounds like you're pissed off about something, bud, and I want to know what it is. It's good to see you, Sam. Aloha. Why are we talking about Wizard of Oz? What in the hell are you talking about, Lone Wolf? Peter, why are you trying low-key racist shit? Where's Peter? Yeah, I see Pete. We want to know what you're all about in here, Peter. Or are you going to tiptoe out of here now? You seem like the type that's going to tiptoe out of here. Watch sail then, says Lone Wolf. Well, let's not say we did, Lone Wolf. Where in the hell are you from, Lone Wolf? Who in the hell are you? He just likes to vice signal to other gropers. Once again, who the hell are you, Lone Wolf? Where are you from? Where are you from, Lone Wolf? Unknown Lone Wolf. You see how that's all you got to do to slow them down is ask them where they're from. They go, holy shit. Now, do I tell them or do I appreciate that like because do I not tell them? Okay, this should be a film review channel. We'll ask you again. What's good with your ace? It's almost like asking a Ouija board for it is. Realistic woodworking, you're exactly right. You don't know which way this fucker gonna take you. Where are you from, Lone Wolf? It's like asking a Ouija board. You're exactly right. Your phone is a Ouija board. It's a crying mirror. So, like I said, we'll just put Lone Wolf in the corner. You know, they tuck it off to the side, and we just act like he's not there. Yeah, because I don't think he's all the way there. Once again, if you're under 18, stay the hell off this channel. He is from the wood of Wyoming. Something. Real talk. Very strange one indeed, that Lone Wolf. And that's why I said I separated myself. I decoupled from him the first time he came in here. I said, I don't want any authorities associating me with that Lone Wolf. Because I don't know what the fuck he's up to. Hi, what's your channel about? Well, why don't you go read the description of the channel? Emir? Let's see. Emir here. Let's see. Who's this? Who's Emir? Oh, there's Emir. Hell, I'm sure you get callbacks all the time. Hell, I'm sure you've never been behind on a bill in your life, Emir. Not one damn bill. You don't even know what the words past due mean, do you, Emir? I'll be damned. All American. All American or all Israeli, one of the two. Which one is it? Bloody hell. Emir's never been behind on a bill in her life. Bloody hell. Never been out of work. I've been homeless. Now, come on, Emir. Now, I don't believe that shit to save my damn life. Where are you from, Emir? You get in here cursing like a sailor. Where are you from? Homeless, LOL. Skill issue, says Dirty South. Real talk, Dirty. Where are you from, Emir? Now, come on now. Here, we thought you were an high IQ. Ireland. You like cold beer? You like cold beer? Okay, why? We talking about films and avoiding the questions. I'm trying to find out if Emir likes cold beer. Man says skill issue for the homeless. Do you like cold beer, Emir? Real talk. I think Emir likes cold beer. What made you go homeless? Because hell, anybody that's been homeless in fucking Ireland, I take my hat off to. Bloody hell. Bro's life's a fucking horror film movie on. I think Lone Wolf talks in Yoda and 8-Ball. It sounds like it. It sounds, well, Lone Wolf's not all the way there. How you doing, Muhammad? Yeah, Jason Voorhees is good. See, you ran Emir out of here. Yeah, you brought back bad memories. Says she's been homeless. Now, we both know that's a crock of crap, but move on, mate. Well, Adam is breathing. You got some real problems, don't you, Lone Wolf? I'm trying to figure out, like I said, from the beginning, I knew this Lone Wolf, something wasn't right with him. What is your opinion on welding? Have you worked with it before? Now, I just did a little soldering, Gova. Just a little soldering. I wouldn't mind learning a little bit of arc welding. I would love to put together sculptures and stuff by being an arc welder. Yeah. A car crash that killed my father and a family dispute with my cousins made me homeless. Well, Emir, do you like cold beer? We keep asking you that damn question. I'm sorry to hear about the crash. Seriously, don't judge a book by its cover. I'm not judging a book by its cover. I'm trying to find out if you like cold beer. Sorry, but we talking shit in here. You bringing moral down, says Hayes. I don't drink. Now, come on. Ace says he likes cold beer. Now, come on, Emir. You're Irish and you don't like cold beer? Do you like potatoes? Emir, how do you feel about potatoes? How you Irish and not thank you? That's why I think something ain't right. Nothing wrong with the cold Teddy, says Hayes. How you are? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out here. Favorite beer is a Heineken. Let's find out from... I quit alcohol, I quit weed, and I quit cigarettes. Well, Adam, when you have to quit something, that means your ass was abusing it. Now, when somebody doesn't do those things, they say, I don't smoke weed or I don't drink. When you quit, that means it got out of control. IRA attack made her homeless, says Goa. Adam, high on life and coffee now, says Hayes. Yeah, when you have to quit something. No, I don't think so. I smoked 1 pack of smokes every 3 days, says Adam. Well, bloody hell, Adam. What you left out the booze in the pot, Adam. Come on. Now, if you're gonna tell the damn story, Adam, let's tell the whole bloody story. Come on, Adam, man. This is on repeat. He's not there, says Lon. He's there. The booze was medium. That means they were heavy. Once again, if you what's the numbers again? You smoke one pack of smokes every 3 days. So that means you smoked a pack a day. And where's your booze? The booze was medium. That means the booze were heavy. I appreciate that like, big homie. And what I noticed, Adam, you didn't mention about the Gunji. Don't you leave that Gunji out. 1 pack every 3 days. Those are some amateur numbers. Dirty said, hey, boy, hold my beer. Where's Adam? What about the Gunji? But I got tired of the effects. No. The booze wasn't... What about the Gunji? Adam, what about the Gunji? I appreciate that, Sam. Making it rain on me. I appreciate that, big homie. Making it rain with them damn British pounds. I appreciate that, Sam. Where's that damn Adam at? Where there the weed was heavy at first. There we go. Now we're getting to this counseling session. The weed was heavy at first, but then I tapered it off and then quit. You know good and damn well your ass didn't quit Gunji, booze, and cigarettes. You be in a rubber room some fucking where. Sending them pounds. You know good and well, because if it was, he wouldn't have agreed with what I said. I have no idea what Avengers talking about. I think Lone Wolf is way behind the stream. Might be why he is. Yeah, maybe. You know what? Gova? I think you're right, Gova. Because he was mentioning something about what did I say? I said something a long time ago. I think you're right. I think he's behind. Yup. You're exactly right, Gova. Hit live, Wolf. Exactly. I don't think you're... scroll the fucking thing up live, Gova. Pull the damn... I'm sorry, not Gova, but Wolf. Wolf talking about mirrors. Real talk, Dirty. What did I say? I said something ages ago. And I said, what's this motherfucker talking about? I think you're right, Dirty. Okay, ask a question. Bullshit. This motherfucker's 2 hours ago. Bloody hell, he's good. Read joke soon. I'll be damned. Well, what happened to the Irish? I'm too high for this, says Machismo. Bullshit channel, Lone Wolf. Pause the stream. Check the funny little red bar below. See if it's behind, then push it forward. I hope I never grow up like this pathetic guy, says Next Gen Sounds. Another one. Another failing startup business. Let's go to this fucking channel. Let me go to this fucking channel. Hold up. Hold the phone. Let's see here. Another failing startup. Let's see here. A wannabe fucking DJ. When you got the chat bot that can DJ for you all night for fucking free. There's another one. That's why he's got 2 videos and no subs. Let's talk to him. Where is he? Where is he? What was that name again? Yeah, Next Gen Sounds. So tell us, Next Gen, where you at? Look at Lone Wolf. Oh, you don't have to apologize to me. Shit. Lone Wolf, I was wondering what the hell you was talking about. I forgot what is it that you said? I said that ages ago. Figured that was a problem. Glad you're back to the live. Yeah, it's funny because he started off wise. He started off, I was like, all right, Lone Wolf giving some good points. And then this motherfucker just went off into the Twilight Zone. I said, what the hell? Wolf, I'm curious about your scrutiny mirror in phones hypothesis. Can you elaborate? It's all good, Lone Wolf. I'm glad I didn't time you out because I was getting ready to delete you. I said, this motherfucker then just sniffed some bad shit or something. Yeah, I'm glad you caught up with us, bud. I forget, what was it that he said that was way behind? Oh, I can't remember. I don't know if it was about them scary movies or what. That's okay, Lone. You're okay, bud. You're still in here. Real talk, Ace. Yeah, I was like, what's wrong with his ass? I was like, it was like he just went off. It was like he just went off on his own. And the bad part about it, who was it? Who called it? I can't find the person's name now, but whoever caught it, I take my hat off to you because I think me and the rest of the chat said, well, just let him drive off the fucking cliff. You're the only one that says, you know what, maybe he may need help. Everybody else said, oh, fuck him. I know that's what I said. It's okay. I went to the beginning of the stream. Yeah. Was it Hayes? Oh my goodness. Yeah, you lucky Hayes is looking out for your ass because I was like, I don't know. Maybe he swallowed his tongue. I don't know. You heard me saying, this is why I don't want nothing to do with it. I'll be damned. Sometimes you gotta just say John and move on. Real talk. Oh, back to it. Sorry, bro. You're good, bud. Was me, LOL. Help get back to the live wolf, says Feller. It was your so the average feller helped you. Sometimes you gotta let things dissolve or whatever. Real talk. Unc, are you married or are you lonely? Let me ask you this. It's Splat Aura. Are you a girl? Or are you a gal? Or are you a guy? Are you a gal or are you a guy? It's Splat Aura. Real talk, Hayes. Let me find out something here. Where's It's Splat Aura? I'm an animal. So once again, are you a female animal or are you a male animal? It's Splat Aura. I was waiting for you to tell a joke. I'm a car. Okay, no problem. Then you're not a car or an animal in here anymore. You're disappeared. You're hidden because you're a weirdo. Splaz is an octopus. Well, Splaz is an octopus weirdo because I just hit his ass from this damn channel because he's stupid. Because he's not very damn bright. Real talk, Clarkson cuts. Are you married? Are you lonely? You damn weirdo. Like I said, you never know who's on the other end of that fucking keyboard over there. You never know. Look at the S-Car got. Real talk, Hayes. He got atomized. Real talk. Why are you getting hurt over a question? You definitely lonely and single. There's Next Gen Sounds. You haven't had a DJ booking in a while, have you? Next Gen Sounds. You come in here pissed off. Somebody's definitely paying your fucking bills, without a doubt, and they're sick of it. Look at him. Nothing music related is making it, unless your name is fucking. What's her name that just married that damn? What's her damn name that married that Travis Kelce? What's her fucking name? Unless what's her damn name? You shouldn't have nothing to do with music unless you're Taylor Swift. Thank you, Isaiah White. Especially black people. What's he saying? I missed the first part. Why are you getting hurt over lonely? Especially black people. You lost me there. Next Gen Sounds. What's the problem? Nobody buying your tracks? Mumsy wants to know what the hell you're going to do with yourself. Every time you look at a job ad, it says college degree required. And you didn't even make it out of high school. Talk to me, Next Gens. What's the problem? You got to go to Mumsy again tomorrow, don't you, for some sort of bill, don't you? Real talk, Isaiah White. Where is he? Where is he? You got to go to Mumsy tomorrow for a bill, don't you? Sick of being in that back room. You can't smoke your gungie when you want to, can you? Pretty little girl up the street you want to date, you know she's not going to date you. You got no vehicle. You got no place to take her. Where you at? Where is he? Oh, look, you need to press all comments at the top right. What are you talking about? You need to tell me who's paying your bills. Nah, he went to college, but he chose classes that don't contribute to getting money for real, says Feller. I don't think he graduated, quite personally. Press your three dots in the settings and press all comments if you can't see all comments, says Next Gen Sounds. I don't need to do that, Next Gen Sounds. I know how to run this channel. I think you got 2 subs. It's always the people that don't run a channel that's going to try to tell you how to run a channel. You let me run this channel. You worry about getting out of Mumsy's back room. So like I said, what's the plan to get you out of Mumsy's back room? Them 3 dots ain't gonna get you out of nowhere. Oh, you can't even see my comments. What are you talking about? Next Gen Sounds. I can see your sorry ass comments. Your sorry ass comments are saying that you can't get out of Mumsy's back room. I bet he went for a liberal arts degree, says Gova. I don't think he went for anything because he's not very bright. And he thinks other people are stupid, see? He tries to get people to commit to things before they know what they're committing to because he's not very bright. Look at him. See, now he's getting mad. You see that? He should be saying that. He probably at the beginning of the stream. You think he'd be saying that to some hot chick on a college campus, but he comes in here saying that to me. I told you got a lot of weirdos in this Gen Z. I told you that. I've been telling you that all day. He's getting racist, guys. He's talking about bringing out a whip. Yeah, there you go. We live from Africa. There's Harris. There's Harrison. Next Gen, you would never say that off the internet, says Hayes. It's comical. Where is he? Don't make me get out the whip. I need my cot. Look at you. I told you somebody's paying this boy's bills. Didn't I tell you that? He's sorry. Anything if your ass ain't Taylor Swift, anything that's got to do with music, you're struggling, boy. And ain't near person on here heard of Next Gen Sounds. And that name is not creative at all. It's horrible. It's horrible. Next Gen Sounds. So tell me, Next Gen, where you from? I bet you're embarrassed to tell me where you're from, too, ain't you? What piece of shit town you from, sir? Let's see here. Did your father also get the milk? Says Next Gen once again. We want to know where you're from. I don't speak to black people. Sorry. There you go. That's what I figured. I told you Next Gen Sounds. Now I guarantee you go to his playlist and he's got nothing but brother music. Because how else is he going to get inspired to come up with something called Next Gen Sounds? I guarantee his playlist is nothing but brother music. How else is he going to get any rhythm? So pressed after he got his channel called out on his shit music. Real talk, fella. Brother music. Yep, you know exactly and you know that playlist is full of brother music. You know damn right. That's why you're laughing, Next Gen Sounds. You brothers are good at nothing. Yeah, I know. We'll move on from you now, Next Gen Sounds, with the double S, because somebody else had that janky ass generic name before you. I'll be damned. What's with the Soviet flag? What's with you not reading the description of the channel, Harris? Real talk, Hayes. What's with you not reading the description of the channel, Harrison? All walking around their phones bumping into each other, says Lone Wolf. Where's that damn Next Gen Sounds? Nobody has hired you to install a damn thing. You going viral, says Harrison. Well, all I can do is tell you this, Harrison. Came from shorts, bro. Well, good, Harrison. Hopefully you sub. I like ghost pepper bread on my submarine sandwich, says Adam. I have no idea what you're talking about. All I know is in a couple hours, I'll be eating on a nice thing of Spam and eggs. Eggs from my little chickie. It's going to be good. Free eggs, quality from a nice hen. Nice overcooked Spam to where it tastes like bacon. Gonna put that in a burrata with a little Baby Bell cheese in there. Gonna have a nice Spam and egg burrata tonight. It's gonna be excellent, good old boy. We're here from YouTube Shorts. No one looks at the channel description. Well, people look at the channel description, Coco, when they want to know what the fuck the channel is about. But your name is Coco Vaughn, and I don't think you're all that damn intelligent. The only thing that's good about you, Coco Vaughn, let me see something here. Let me see something about Coco Vaughn. I ain't gonna ride you too hard, Coco Vaughn, because your avatar picture looks just like my little chickie. I'll be damned, Coco Vaughn. That nice little Bertram Moran. That's when my little chickie was younger. I can tell by the comb and the cob. That's a younger chicken. Look just like my little hen, Coco. So I'm gonna cut you some slack, Coco Vaughn. I like your avatar picture. I appreciate that like, big homie. That look just like my little hen. Man, eat Subway. Real talk. You like history? Yeah, we like history. I just looked at it. There you go. Yeah, Harrison, you see it? You see how you come back in here with a lighter? It's a pun on a French dish. Well, it's a nice Bertram Moran, Coco. Well, Harrison, we just don't answer questions like that. We got to find out your brain capacity here, Harrison. Now, this is that last explanation. I got to get ready to get my ass out of here and go and garden now. For all the people that ask, well, what the fuck do you do for a living? I got to go get in this damn garden on these 3 acres I own here. Where is he? So, Harrison, tell me, what's going on in southern Lebanon, Harrison? Where you at? What's good with you? One trader stop? See, this is why I got to have a third podcast. Because they come in wanting more. This is like a whole new fleet. And I got to get my ass up and rest. That's why I'm coming with the third podcast. Once again, where in the hell? You a rich man. If I was a rich man, I'd have a Ferrari. Once again, Harrison, I don't think you know about what's going on. Yeah, there you go, Harrison. Now you're using your brain, Harrison. We talk about that conflict a lot in here because it's very important. The most important conflict on the planet, in my opinion. So once again, I want to thank Book, the best damn moderator in the damn business. We appreciate you, big homie. I want to thank everybody that came in here and made it rain. We appreciate you. We appreciate everybody that made it sprinkle. So once again, unless I get a tour, I'll be back on for the double session tomorrow. And we'll get it back crackling. Is that what rich is? Shit, I don't know everything about everything. Well, Harrison, you sounded pretty wise up in here. Have a good one, Hayes. And I'll give you a heads up, Hayes. Tomorrow morning, Hayes, the podcast will be about feetball. It's going to be about either pro or college feetball. So have your thinking cap on tomorrow, Hayes. I'm trying to get everybody's teams tomorrow. So hopefully you can attend. I see you, Machismo. We see you, big homie. I want to thank our new member too that joined the damn channel. Once again, if you want the behind the scenes of what's going on here, of the off grid, not off the grid, join the channel. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all hit the sub button. Y'all hit that follow button and hit that notification button. They saying, oh, that's what he really sounds like. Instead of sounding like this, I sounding like aloha and mahalo.